Hey, ambitious moneymakers and goal breakers. I'm GMerie, a millennial wife and mom of two. And here on my channel, I talk about all things digital planning, home organization, personal finance with an emphasis on budgeting. And every now and then you'll see some DIY projects. If any of that is your vibe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. For accountability here on YouTube, I am documenting my journey towards becoming debt-free and investing in my future so I can live my best freaking life in retirement. And in the process, I hope to inspire you to take control of your financial future as well. Okay, so let's get into my monthly budget overview for the month of July. My budget goal for the month is to pay an extra $75 payment on my Venture One credit card because I am actively doing the snowball method for my debt reduction, and this credit card is the lowest amount balance that I have, but it's also the highest interest credit card that I have as well. So it's like I'm killing two birds with one stone, like doing both the avalanche and the snowball method at once. It's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of cool, or whatever you want to call it to me. So that is my budget goal for the month, to do my best to make sure I make that extra $75 payment on my Venture One credit card. And here we are in my expected income. This is my main job right here, my part-time job where I work 24 hours. And then this job right here is my per diem job where I work every so often whenever I can fit it into my schedule. And I try to work at least a couple of shifts here a month, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way because what they have doesn't really work with my work schedule during the day. So I like to do thirds actually here. It's more flexible, and the third shifts that they have, they're like slim to none. It's like third shift don't want to be calling out and they don't want to take vacations. I'm like, damn. So the total I came up with is $46.50, and this is not conservative at all. This is more on the higher end. I'm being very ambitious with this budget right here for my expected income. This right here, I do already have some scheduled shifts for the month, and also I did work some hours towards the end of June that will actually be paid out in July, which is included in this amount right here as well. So this number right here is actually kind of conservative, but the total, I don't know, because my main job right here, I'd be slacking. So, and I need to like really get on it now that half of the year is gone and I still have a lot of goals to fulfill. So the total budgeted amount is $4,650. At the end of the month, we'll see if I actually hit that, or at least close to it. So for debt reduction, my Venture One credit card for the snowball method is the actual payment is $234 that I make sure that I make a month, the minimum amount that I pay a month. But the $309 includes the extra $75 payment. So I just wanted to make sure that I budgeted for that. And then my other venture credit card is the minimum that I pay is $168. So the total for that is $477 for my debt reduction. Now we'll go over to savings and investing. For my emergency fund, I budgeted $350. My sinking funds envelope, $300. My 52-week challenge is actually, I think it's like $114 for my envelope, but then I also included some of my sons in this amount as well too, because we're also doing one for him. So me and my husband pretty much take turns splitting, or he'll do 1 week and I'll do 1 week of his savings challenge. So the amount I, allocated some more money for his envelope as well in my budget. For my Roth, I want to do 2 biweekly payments. So I am budgeting $160, 5290 this month, because we did purge our 52-week savings challenge in June, and I made a deposit into his 529. I purge our savings challenge every quarter. I can actually invest the money to either invest it or put it in a high yield savings account, just so it can start growing rather than waiting to the end of the year and missing out on some growth and some profit. So my strategy, it may, some people wait to the end of the year, which is just fine too. It's whatever works for you. But I just rather having at least some of my money starting to grow rather than just sitting there and not, having any growth to it. So now we're going to go down to fixed and variable expenses. Rent and utility is $975. This is just my portion. My husband has his portion as well. He pays some and I pay some. So this is what I pay for the rent and utility. Car and insurance is $345, and this includes the car, my I pay some of the car, and then my husband also puts money down on the car as well too. So I intend on paying $345 for the month, and that includes the car insurance as well. Cell phone is zero for this month, and the only reason why is because I have a $33 credit because I had traded in a phone that it took them forever to apply it to my account. It's like they was holding on to my iPhone 13 for basically almost like 6 months, and they didn't apply the credit to my account. So I had to call Verizon and be like, yo, y'all just stole my phone. And they wasn't trying to hear that. So they was like, oh, no, no. So they went ahead and gave me like a credit plus extra credit because I had sent in that phone in February, beginning of February, and I had to call them at the end of June to be like, oh, what's going on? Like, y'all just beat me for a phone. And it was a good phone too. Like a phone was not in perfect condition because I had upgraded to get the iPhone 15. So now let's see. So this is like a breath of fresh air, honestly, because my cell phone bill is like 100 and some change, like 140 something dollars a month, which is crazy. So groceries for the month, I am budgeting 350, household 220, and the 220 for this includes like cleaning products, paper towels, toilet papers, and I'm also still doing like some home decor decoration. We moved in here a few months back, so I'm still like going room by room trying to get each room to where I like it and where I'm comfortable with the decor. Self-care, this is my, my threading of my eyebrows. And the reason why it's so high this month because I want to do my toes and my nails. And let's see, health and beauty. I bought most of my skincare products last month, so $50. It's a little on the high end. I'm pretty sure I probably won't even spend that because I did all our toothpaste and toothbrushes and stuff last month. So gas, I'm going to budget $350 because Bluey is a gas guzzler and gas is in my ass right now. And for business subscriptions, this actually went up this month. This used to be $21, but I did get a new business subscription for TubeBuddy, so this brought it up from 21 to 25. My stipend, why is it so high? Normally it's $100 a month because I do like $25 a week just for a little bit of pocket money if I want to get like some candy, some gum. Well, I'm not really a big candy person, but if I go into like the gas station and I'm just want to pick up something or like for small little stuff. So I don't know why this is $150 because, well, it is summertime, so I do need some clothes. So I didn't put clothes in the budget for this month like as a separate line item. So maybe that's why it's so high. Eating out is $75. And the reason why this is so high is because last month I had it at a budget of like 50 or something like that, and I went over like times two. So I just raised this a little just so I can be more realistic with how much we eat out and then go from there on trying to work it down. Coffee and Red Bull, I am actually leaving this at 50. Every month I go over on this like crazy drastically. Last month I think I went over by probably times three, which is ridiculous. But I am trying to do a personal goal of cutting back on the Red Bull for the month of July, the Red Bull and the coffee, as well as a financial goal to reduce this line item as well. So it's like once again, killing two birds with one stone, both a personal goal and a financial goal. And I hope that I can achieve this goal because it will really mean a lot for my health and my finances. So you guys pray for me. And then for subscriptions, which includes like my Apple storage, my husband's Apple storage, and like my Canva's business, and just some other stuff that we have. Why is it $82? Yeah, and my Kindle and all that stuff. So whatever. So regardless, it's $82 for the month. And then work related, I just got a couple of items that I want to get off of Amazon for work, like some medical tape, some really good medical tape. Because at work they give us like that cheap ass paper tape, and it does not hold the bandages on the wounds at all. Well, it kind of does, but it's like it could be irritating to some patients. So I want to get some really good cloth tape and a couple of other items for that'll make my job as a visiting nurse a little bit easier. I think I need to get a new blood pressure cuff because the one that the job gives us, like for some reason it keeps like getting pierced, or I don't know, just won't inflate the way it needs to or should to work properly. So this is my budget for my fixed and variable expenses for the month of July. The total is $2,827. And for my savings and investing, I don't think I mentioned it, it's 960. So we're going to add those up. was 4,264, so 4,264. And as you remember, my expected income for the month is 4,650. So it's off by about $400. But like I said, this was being very ambitious. So I am actually comfortable with this number right here just to play it safe. So I'm going to keep this here. And that is pretty much it for my monthly budget overview for the month of July. If you are still watching, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I have an ambitious goal of hitting 100 subscribers by the end of August. So it will really truly mean a lot to my small channel if you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family, because like I said, I would love to have you. Stay tuned for my 6-month reset video, just basically going over all my goals and finances for the last 6 months to see if I actually hit any of my goals or if I'm close to hitting any of them by at least by the end of the year. I just want to know if I'm on track. So once again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ladies, continue becoming wiser, stronger, and better every day.